Good morning, family. Today's scripture message is from Ruth, chapter 3. And this is the part where Naomi is talking to Ruth and getting her prepared to be courted, I guess, by Boaz. And it reads, "Therefore, wash yourself and anoint yourself. Put on your best garment and go down to the threshing floor. But do not make yourself known to the man until he has finished eating and drinking." I call this one Wash Away Worry because as I meditated last night on myself and my situations and things that I have been worried about, things that I have been going through in my past in relationships, work relationships, personal relationships, and at a point now where I see God working. I've looked at my old messages about worry, one from Matthew 14, where I talked about having wonderful faith instead of worrying about things, turning your worry into wonder and defining wonderful as something that is good and beautiful and, unexpected. And I did that in my finances, and God brought me through that. So I'm asking myself, Felicia, when are you going to do that in relationships? Your relationships with people, sometimes you are worried. Well, not sometimes, Felicia, you're worried. You're worried that something is going to go wrong because of a past relationship. I've been at work talking about old managers and old supervisors that I had worked with that, I had a hard time working with. And I kept telling, people, oh, if I can work with that manager, I can work with any manager, and thinking about that hurt. And then also to just get personal, I didn't really want to talk so much about personal relationships, but I have to because this is growth for me. I had been worrying about my past coming back to haunt me, worrying that, what if he's not the right guy? What if he's, the enemy? What if I'm being tricked again? But I can't do that anymore. I've made a decision that I'm going to wash away the worry and look forward to something wonderful. God has given me something wonderful. He has shown me, Felicia, you had an eviction notice on your door, and I brought you out of that. So you're going to receive love. You're going to have love. You're going to have a positive, good, healthy relationship. Embrace that. Hold on to that. And so yesterday as I left church, I kept listening to Jill Scott's song, Prepared. And she talks about wanting to be prepared for this love. And so I said, okay, Felicia, you have to be prepared to be loved. I have been walking around being so hurt about past relationships. And I kept saying, well, God, I trust God to heal me, from any hurt. And I trust that God is not going to let me get hurt to a point where he can't heal me. And he can heal me from anything. So I have been walking around in hurt, wearing the garments of hurt. And so that's what led me to Ruth, and that's what led me to this scripture. And my message to myself is this. Naomi was telling Ruth, to wash herself physically. But what I feel in my spirit is, Felicia, wash away all negative thoughts and doubts and fears. Ruth told Naomi to wash herself and then anoint herself. Put on your best garment. So I'm telling myself, Felicia, put on the positive power of God's love and prepare for your blessing. So I am preparing for my blessing. I am no longer in that hurt place of past relationships. and looking forward to a good, positive relationship of love. I hope this blesses y'all, and I will continue to let y'all know how I progress in thinking positively about relationships at work and relationships, personal relationships. I love y'all. Bye.